The act of causing something to happen. Welcome to the Induction Review. And talking about making things happen, go and hit that like and subscribe button to keep yourself up to date on all the latest. And also come and join us in Discord, the link is down below. Now let's see what time has for us. Gameplay. Okay, so kind of in a nutshell, Induction is one of those sort of games where you get to move your little square character around set pieces, where you can also push objects around to unlock or make platforms appear and sort of things like that. But where Induction gets really interesting is where the fact that you can create these like pockets in time, and basically whatever action you've taken, then that pocket of time takes themselves. So for instance, you move 4 squares to the right and induce this induction, and the actual timeline will do the same. But if anything's blocking that timeline, basically it won't finish, so you won't be able to end any of the levels if this has happened. And some actual puzzles involve you to actually land on certain things and have them dragged. So you have to kind of like work out where and how to actually move around these scenarios, not just in your turn, but also in the other timeline's turns as well. And also getting timings correct is essential here as well as everything else I've mentioned. This game is quite difficult, and the further in I went, I kind of struggled really, well, lots to be honest with you. But I felt it wasn't really that like struggle that I hated the game and, you know, I just found it unfair. It was kind of like one of those ones that really made me think about what I was doing, but like 12 steps ahead of myself. The controls I felt were good. I had no complaints about them. They did exactly what I wanted them to do and what I needed them to do. I absolutely love the level selector as well because of the way it's done, and also the fact that you can sit back and watch your kind of like replays in this screen as well. Very clever and a very nice touch. The game, I think, will appeal to anyone from new to veteran, as I think it does a really good job of kind of like breaking you into the game from the start. The actual level variety is pretty cool, and the fact that it changes, not just stays the same type of thing. You know, the levels, there's some where you have to start on platforms that are really narrow, and some that are like on platforms that are kind of like squares. And the variety really does help with the, you know, lastability of the game as you actually move forward. Graphically, I don't think it would benefit this game having anything really sparkly and everything, so I think they've pretty well, you know, done what they need to, and that like level selector and the fact that you can see your replays is actually really cool as well. Audio wise, again, pretty basic, but hey. The good. It really is a nice little puzzler that is fun and just really engrossing. It really makes you think, and you never think, you know, oh, this is so difficult, I'm never going to be able to complete it, or this is just unfair. No, it's pretty good in that way. The bad. I don't think there's fundamentally anything really wrong with the game. Maybe a bit better music, but I don't know, I'm just nitpicking, I guess. The score. I rate games out of 5, and basically I also see whether they deserve to be on the Wall of Fame or the Wall of Shame or somewhere in the middle, and I'm definitely going to give Induction a 4 out of 5. I think I'll be playing this for some time yet, but it's one of those ones that I do actually want to play on, even after reviewing the game. And yeah, it's just a fun little puzzler that's pretty cheap for what you actually get here. And as for my alternative, I'm going to suggest Gravitar, Manipulate the Gravity. It's kind of like a real-world physics-based game about manipulating gravitational forces, and it's quite good. I have reviewed it, I did actually like it, and yeah, it's another one of those ones that's really difficult further in you get, but it's fair difficult. And I think it's probably well worth your time to nip over, maybe watch the review and have a quick peek and see what you think of it, and maybe get it after Induction. And lo, there's another show. See how I rhymed that? Go and hit that like and subscribe button if you want more of my content and if you've enjoyed it also. And also come and join us in the community Discord. We do streaming and all sorts of shenanigans. Link is down below, because life is better when we switch together.